Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At about the 32.
They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs, to about the 35, 2nd down.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 35, here's the 2nd down and 6.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Goff.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Goff.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Now it's Goff. He finds his man, complete. That's Hayes. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. To the air again, Goff. It's caught at the 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 42 yards.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this, it just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
Gibbs looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Gibbs again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! A great play there with his 1st career touchdown and his 1st career game. And the Lions are on the board here first in the season opener. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
T. Higgins was the intended target.
And it's 2nd down. This is Brown going up the middle. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now it's Richardson.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop it with authority.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. In motion, the tight end. Here's Goff. He finds his man complete. That's Hayes. And they move this well upfield across the 45. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Lions 7, Bengals 0.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't it?
He really does. And I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame. And anytime he didn't get rid of the ball.
Touchdown, Bengals. Mike Gesicki, 26 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Here's Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. Play action. Now Richardson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Richardson. And he'll spot Higgins open left side.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. On the ground, Kamara. And down to the 36-yard line here.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Richardson looking to throw this. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field.
You talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking so slow.
so sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance, it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking so slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me, no options. Say less, say less.
Say less.
Stop the room when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less, say less, say less.
Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks, Hermes fur on my feet. I'm a leap. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. We burning up. Every time we hear me, we turning up. Every time you see me, I look like bugs. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa, I'm a dancer, You pay fees for my big show in Ibiza, for my Leisha. I don't do arguments in my relationships, I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this, then say something, I'm rich. It don't make no sense how I make this, I'm lit. I don't do two-face unless the face card on my wrist. Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. She ate away. She ate away. She ate away. She ate away. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing to begin is Richardson. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass. And that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
Second and 7. Gesicki, the man in motion. Throwing on second down, Richardson. He'll find Andre Yusibas. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down, a pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cincinnati.
The Lions called their first timeout. Richardson to throw it here on first down. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's gonna be out of bounds down near the 25. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. A run here with Kamara. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be taken down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now Brown. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. On play action, Richardson. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Whoa. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
First down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. And that's going to help. He's out of bounds up near the 30-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. A quick slant taken by Chase. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. On the bootleg, it's Richardson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. It's a gain of 34. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Goff gives it to Gibbs. We'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He is in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So he'll take over at the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That's to his tight end, Eric All. Down the left sideline. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple of years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, Richardson. To the left side, caught by Chase. He'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Richardson. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. It's a give now to Kamara. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Next to score, Bengals 41, Lions 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Goff to throw on 1st down. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. On 1st down, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions draw closer here. It's 21-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Richardson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The A pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them, big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 9. They send the tight end in motion. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. 35 yards. Williams in motion. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
A second down throw for Goff. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bengals have got it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Richardson to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll be 3rd down. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Kamara going to try to pull his way in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Alvin Kamara, touchdown Cincinnati.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Here's Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's got it at about the 8. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. He'll go play action with Goff. He's going to try it here again. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Bengals out and ready to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's going to look downfield once again. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here's Gibbs. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. They'll run with Gibbs, and he will score. Game on. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Lions. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions back within 7. It's 35-28. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On play action, Richardson. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Past midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Now Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so.
And he's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions will cut the deficit to 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. A give up the middle with Kamara. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They'll get it with still a minute 20 left to go in the game. Richardson to throw it here on first down. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They'll run here with Brown. And they'll take this down to about the 15. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. So, this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.